birds are chirping. Chirp, 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 chirp. Hello, hello, hello. Gosh, it's a beautiful day. This is such great tennis weather. Wish I could be playing tennis. But you know what? I'm taking a moment, okay? Because my knee been bothering me a little bit. So I'm like, let me just take a moment. Rick One Ball, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Jenna, how you doing? You said first? Yeah, you gotta retract it because you're like, no, Rick One Ball was first. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing well. Let me tell you what just happened to me though at work. I'm here at work, obviously. I'm on my lunch break. You know, I fast. I only drink some good old ice water. Even though I got a Celsius in the, I got a Great Rush Celsius in the locker, but I'll have that maybe for later on this evening, because I'll be here till like midnight tonight. But anyway, so I give 3 lunches as opposed to other people giving 1 or not even any. But again, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Just making observations, okay? Because some people don't go into certain rooms, and some doctors don't want the people in certain rooms. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. I'm just gonna do what I do, mind my business, as I've been doing all day long. So I go into the break room, which you know, you guys, I can't stand going to an OR lounge. I can't stand it. I despise it. I almost want to say I hate it, but y'all know I don't say that word. But I despise the hell out of it. So I go into the break room, which is the OR lounge, and the reason being is because I'm looking at the call. I'm looking at call, like I'm on call tonight, tomorrow, and I'm making sure with the weekend and all that stuff. So I periodically check this call schedule. They keep it in the break room. Ask me why, I don't know. I really wish they would move it, but I digress, okay? I tried to start a petition for them to move it, because I can't stand seeing people just sit down, and I know you ain't been working, but again, if I don't see it, it's almost like, you know, if you don't see it, it's not there, you know, so whatever. But I go in and I'm making sure my call, I'm taking little pictures of stuff of the call schedule, because they don't print it out. They have a big poster with everybody's names and all that stuff in the times. Okay, whatever. I've adapted to that. But what I don't want to do is I don't want people to talk to me, and I don't want to talk to people. Now, I know people may say, man, you got a chip on your shoulder. No, I don't. I'm protecting my peace at all fucking costs. I do not want to if it ain't about a patient and it ain't about making damn money, don't say shit to me. And I ain't gonna say nothing to you. So I go into there, and before I go, I pray. I say, God, please allow me to just be quiet. Allow me to go in there and take care of business and exit. And allow me to just do this with no obstacles in my way. And I was like, in Jesus' name I pray, amen. Y'all think I'm joking? I promise to God I'm not lying. So I go in and I'm looking at the call schedule. Of course, when I go in, people look at me, because Terrence does not go in. I don't go in there unless I'm looking at the call. I don't go into the lounge, or I don't go into OR lounges. So anyway, oh, Cherry calling me, but I'm on live now. So anyway, I go in and I'm looking at the call. Sure enough, now I know who's talking to me. Okay, I've had beef with this individual, which he calls it, but anyway, says, oh, you're looking at the call schedule, I see. Or you're trying to take call, Terrence? At this, you have the news channel going and stuff. Now it's like super quiet, right? I didn't say, when I tell you, literally, I'm the only person named Terrence at this hospital, like far as the operating room. There are no more Terrences, okay? I'm the only Terrence. I kept looking at that damn call schedule. I took a couple more pictures and I walked out. I didn't say nothing to this man. And then I heard like, and I didn't say nothing. You want a reaction. And the reaction that I was wanting to give you is, you know, mind your fucking business, shut the fuck up talking to me. But see, that probably wouldn't be like too much. So I said, thank you, Lord, for holding my tongue, because I'm so tired. I know people may say, this is petty, Terrence. You're being petty. That's no big deal. You know, they're only just small talk. I don't want the small talk. I don't want the small talk. All these Teslas always scare the hell out of me because when you're standing right in front of it, I don't know if it'll do it now. It talks to you. The light will pop on. But I don't want the small talk. I don't want the small talk, long talk, whatever. You can be like, oh, there's fried chicken and watermelon around the corner. I don't care. And I love fried chicken and watermelon. Don't tell me about it. I don't care. I want a peaceful day, and by God, I'm gonna have a peaceful day. So I left out, yes, I'm sighing because I don't want to be bothered. And I know some of you like, this dude need to chill, but no, it's called protecting your peace. These people, I'm telling you, these people, some of these folks, and it's not even like within them, it's not even them per se, it's like the demon that's inside of them. I'm telling you, relentless, always wanting some type of reaction, always wanting, to get you riled up or get you upset. And it's like, what in the hell? Look at these damn birds talking up in here. On top of the woman car, and they going in. I wonder what they talking about. But see, you know what? Let me mind my business because that ain't my business. That ain't my business. But they are loud. What does it mean when like crows are? No, that's kind of weird. I mean, there's crows all around that area. I pray to God everybody okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I did. I just walked out. Let me read the comments. Hi Gladys. Hey Jenna. Can't be winner if somebody already beat you in. I know that's right. Hey, good morning, Kimberly McNeil. How you doing? My name is Negro, please. That's I like that. That's original. Garbagen, I think you should have just said, get the hell out of my way, man. No. Okay, so the thing about it was, he's sitting down. I'm standing up at the call board. So it's not that he's like in my way. Let me just say this. It's nothing physical. It's nothing like, let me just say this. It's nothing like I don't feel threatened. I'm not afraid of nobody and stuff. I mean, to be honest, I just think just by my skin complexion alone, people probably be afraid of me. I'm just keeping it real. But I digress about that. All I'm saying is don't say shit to me. Because I'm not saying nothing to you. I don't like you. This isn't nothing new. I don't like you. I don't hate nobody, but I do not like you. Your work ethic sucks. You are a very disrespectful person. You put people down on a day-to-day basis to build yourself up. And you make jokes about others, like in a DL Hughley way, DL Hughley, which I can't stand him. I despise that man. But he's a comedian, if you want to say that. Actor, comedian, philanthropologist, all that bullcrap. Anyway, he's intelligent, but I just feel like the way that he does things it's not intelligent. So, but when he does stand up, he's always making a joke. Yes, other comedians do it, right? Well, they make a joke about the people in the audience and then they run with it, but he overly does it. And he overly does it. And to me, that's not being a comedian. That's not originality. Like you finding somebody to pick on and multiple people throughout the entire show. So call me a wuss, call me somebody who whatever lame, but I just don't get down with that. And that's the exact kind of attitude, personality that person has. You think you're the life of the party, because my ass, I know I'm hilarious. You think you're the life of the party, but you really aren't. You're a bully, you're negative, and you're a horrible individual. And let me tell you, I don't want no ties with you. I can be on my I can need somebody to just kick me for me to breathe. Pass me on by. I'll meet my maker. I'm not trying to sound hateful, but this is how you protect your peace. These people are miserable. These people are upset. These people have nothing going for themselves. So I don't want to deal with that. And I should have to be forced to deal with that. So I'm not going to sit up here and acknowledge you, because let me tell you why. It's nothing pertaining to a patient. It's nothing pertaining to, you know, this is what it is. This is on a personal thing. So it's like, no, I don't owe you any explanation whatsoever. And plus, you always make jokes. You know, I remember one person came in there, and this is like when I had first started, and it was like, oh, you know, he starts again. Oh, you're looking at, he was talking to this woman. You're looking at the call schedule. I see, oh, are you broke? You need a dollar or two? Why would you imply that? What are you doing? Somebody want to sit there. See, that's why I'm saying, folks, now, God is not witness. I'm never trying to hurt nobody. I'm not a fighter. I will protect myself, but I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to do nothing crazy, but stop doing that, because that really is disrespectful, yo. Like, you gonna get your ass beat. You probably sitting up here bullying some people around here or upsetting some people around here and stuff, but you gonna come across the wrong brother, sister, whoever, I don't care, white, black, Hispanic, you know, Filipino, Asian, whatever, and they gonna beat your ass. And they gonna forget about their kids that they gotta take, that they gotta get out of school. They gonna forget about responsibilities, and they just gonna black the hell out. Leave well enough alone, people. Leave well enough alone. Leave well enough alone. Stop bothering people. So yeah, it felt to completely ignore him. And when I tell you, it's like 20 people up in that damn lounge, and I didn't say nothing to him. And the thing about it, here's the deal. Look, if it's 20, if it's 21, if it's 18, it's a plethora of people. But that was the only one. Now, you look, I can't do nothing about you looking, but that was the only one that's gonna sit up here and say something. And you can talk to God. I can give a rat's ass. I am tired of nonsense. But no, I wasn't gonna say, you know, get the hell out of my, because you ain't in my way. What it is, you just being difficult. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be, again, the life of the party for what you can't. Some people can't help themselves. Some people cannot help themselves, and that's what when my mom's alive, she would tell me that. She like, Donnell, boy, some folks just ain't gonna be able to just control their emotions. And when your spirit, when your energy and your spirit gets around them, it does to them. And I'm like, I thought my mama was like losing her mind. But then as I progressed through life, even when she was alive, as I got older, 14, 16, 21, I'm like, this shit is serious. People are cuckoo. People don't know how to help themselves. Me, I can go all day long without bothering nobody. All day long without bothering nobody. So I just don't understand that. It's just so weird. I don't know. It's weird. The bebop, no, I'm a surgical first assist in surgery. I'm a certified surgical first assistant. I'm a certified surgical technologist, and I'm a certified sterile processing technologist. But I am not a nurse. I do love the nurses though. Phil Holland says Lee Health. Yeah, Lee Health. I'm not afraid to say that I work for a Lee Health organization. Only Jesus will heal your tormented soul. Well, you can call it tormented, but I promise you, I don't think it's tormented. But you know what? Only Jesus can heal, and only Jesus will save. Because I'm telling you right now, the things that I have to put up with, and the people that I have to be around is very strange. It's very weird. So you know, y'all can come in, troll, and say things and stuff, but actually, it does kind of make sense. I don't want to be bothered. I think that's the main focus. That's where I'm getting at. I don't want to be bothered, and I don't want to bother people. So when I say let's talk and stuff, let's talk about this and stuff. Are you guys, what do you feel about that? Okay, do I supposed to sit up here and constantly, you know, acknowledge people who put people down, who don't work hard, who really are like literally who are bullies? Y'all know I've been bullied a lot in my life. Even in adult life, but more so when I was a child. I'm over that. I don't have to answer to anybody except God. Except God. My mom even said, you know, if it's things that you disagree with as obviously as an adult, but if I disagree with her as an adult, like, you know, and if I feel like I want to do something and if she's hindering me, I'm to overlook her. And my mama gave me that. My mama gave me that power, that control. So if my mama said that, can't nobody else say anything to change that. All I'm saying is be respectful, be considerate, and even, let me just say this, shut the hell up. I walked in a place the lounge, which I barely go into unless I'm looking at my call schedule, and you gonna sit up here and ain't nobody saying nothing else. People looking, people looking. You know, you got people looking, ain't nobody saying nothing else. Why do you have to say something? Why do you have to say something? I will never be your friend. I will never ever be your friend. I will never ever like you. Now, if that makes my soul tormented, I'm one tormented mofo. Come to Jesus to you, broken soul. Okay, he's in Central Supply. I am not Gabriel, but I do work in Central Supply, but no, not particular with this assignment. I work in surgery. Human, what? We can see that you are tormented because you lack Jesus. I don't lack Jesus. Is that God trying to get your attention? Kimberly McNeil. Thank you for the 100 pickle trip 23. Have you repented today? I will. Sure. I repent every day. Brain Rot said, hi, hello, you bleak-blooded soul. Oh my God, why are you tormenting yourself? You need Jesus ASAP. Jesus will help your dirty devilish soul, you foul-mouthed reptile. You making me laugh. I love that. What's up, mate? What's up? How you doing? Jacob, how are you? I'm doing all right. Have you repented today, reptile? Why do I have to be a reptile? But I must say, when I was younger, I wanted to be like, what is that? Tyrannosaurus Rex. I love dinosaurs. So it's actually apropos that you're talking about reptiles and all that stuff. Like I love like alligators and things like that. So that'd be cool. You literally are not bothering me. Thank you so much for being in here as well. I'm just a newbie here. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I got memberships, and I appreciate you for being in here. Thank you so much. This is my lunch break. I'll be ending the live stream very soon, but on my lunch break, I fast. All I drink is like water on my lunch break, and then I like walk around so pretty much the first level here at the hospital is the doctor's parking garage. And so I'll take the camera off me and I'll show you guys. I'm gonna do one more loop. What time is it? Because I gotta be back in there. Actually, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna make my work round now. But you guys, I go live a lot. And hopefully, I need to start going live when I get off of work. That's what I need to start doing. Michael said, I just came here. What's going on? Michael, I hope you got the gist of it. It's pretty much, them some loud ass birds. It's pretty much, but you know what, Kimberly, you may be right. God is probably trying to say something. You talking about with the birds? You probably right, because nature does let you know something. Maybe God's telling me to calm down. And I am calm. You know, I feel like I handled it. It may not seem like I'm calm right now, but this is like an excessive amount of birds. I'm not lying, y'all. Look, they are everywhere. Jesus Christ. But I'm not trying to, what was I gonna say? Because you let go of Jesus and you expected this, the devil. You just, thank you so much. Thank you, Black Tribe, thank you so much. Hey, Glenn. Cooking corn. That thing always scares the mess out of me. Cooking corn, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. These people are weird on here. Kimberly, weird is an understatement. Hell, I'm kind of weird and strange. These people are like impossible. I don't know why they coming in and all this weird, like, I don't know, all this like very excessively, like, you know, it's excessive comments. It's like, like, you got to make sense. Like now, I don't know, it's just like some of the rappers, the new rappers, you know, they can be like, my money on change and I stink like a cow, but your girl like me because the dollar bill don't know. I'm like, that don't make no damn sense. You know, it ain't like when you think about Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj and even Cardi B and Lil Wayne, like they're lyrics. Like they literally put together, they write their music and when they bring it together, yeah, it may rhyme, but it actually makes sense. And some of the things people say up here makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Irvine. Okay, y'all, one moment. Thank you, Calm Golfer, for the clutch. I appreciate that. Okay. I'm in block in now, guys. I'm gonna go back to the front, sign back in. One moment. The ID card picture is crazy. You talking about mine? What are you? Hold on one second.
Oh, 15. My daughter but then so
everybody is
go home.
right. So I think it's in our best interest to get rid of all of this. There's nothing more.
Okay, I put one in for next Monday.
Oh gosh, face expressions fucking kill me. People making circles and shit, ain't doing nothing, but appearing to look big and ain't doing nothing. Jesus be offense. It's such a beautiful day, though. It's so gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous? So you guys, I have like 15 more minutes to spare. But as you guys can see, like I'm very compliant. I always like sign back in way before like a 45-minute mark. But that's just me, whatever. I'm quite different. I'm aware of that. But it is absolutely beautiful though, man. Gorgeous. I'm not gonna sit down because I feel like she's gonna sit here. Hey, Reaper, how's it going? I think I actually parked on the second. Let me walk up here. I don't have my car keys, but I'll just lean against the car. But yeah, like, you know, it's sad that people want to, you guys, people literally are, you know, they're coming to work, they're coming to church, they're coming, you know, to, or, you know, events or whatever the case may be. They're just waking up and wanting to cause a scene and problems with other people. Like, and that's, I've never been that person. I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be bothered with people. Why is that a problem? Why is that an issue? Slappy said, Daniel Coroner, it's good. How about you? I'm doing well. Like, I thank God, Reaper, I thank God that, God is allowing me to, I'm growing, I'm learning not to respond to people who don't mean me any good. I thank God for that. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna lean against my car. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I just literally, I'm tired of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I really, really am. I'm tired of people, like I said, they just want a reaction out of you. They want to get a rise, if you will. And I'm just over that. I'm a very positive individual. I'm an outspoken individual. And I'm a cursing Christian, so I'm not about cursing somebody's ass out. But at the end of the day, that ain't really what it's about. I'm serious. I'm at my place of work. My main focus here is to come and to help continue to save lives, help improve lives. If it's something if it's the end of stage type deal with someone's life, it's to make them as comfortable as I possibly can. Especially in a surgical perspective, but it's to make a difference. I'm not coming in here to bother my coworkers. I'm not coming in here to be the life of the party. I'm not coming here for people to laugh at my jokes. And if people want to call me a bitter black Republican or whatever the case may be, call me that. I am here handling business. I'm handling business. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm not here for anything else. I promise to God I'm not. Samara Mersha, hi, how you doing? Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for being in here. Again, Black Tri Wildlife, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Kimberly, thank you for understanding me. And I know you just let me there. I know you really understand, because I know you're going through things and stuff in life, and at the end of the day, I know you've been watching, my channel, and you're watching, my personality and stuff. Y'all, I know I'm crazy. I can be all over the place and stuff, but I do not put down people. I don't put down others to build myself up. I've never even with this channel and stuff, I didn't ride the back of other people or let me jump on this bandwagon and stuff. Okay, because so-and-so got this many people in her live, or he got this many people in his live. So let me just go in, let me just play, and let me just do this to use. I've never been that person. I believe in hard work. I'm talking about working hard. And that's all I do. That's all I'm going to do when I go back to work is work hard. I'm telling you, because of my work ethic and because of my mindset, I'm not liked by some people. Because I don't want to be a part of the crowd. I'm telling you, y'all, I'm by myself. I am by myself. Even in the state of Florida, I barely have friends here. And that's how I want it. If you think that I'm a miserable person, okay, riddle me this. Why is it that the woman or the man who has 40 freaking family or 40 freaking friends and maybe in a state where they have all their family members, why are they so miserable? Why do you have people going to, have you seen the news? You have people that have these cookouts, and this is not just a black or just a white, it's every race. They have these meetings and these cookouts and these potlucks, and these people are killing their loved ones. They're fighting, they're fussing, cops are being called. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to convey is that being around a group of people, be it friends or whatever and stuff, that does not make you whole. You have to, my deal is, and I thank God for my mom and my dad for raising me like this, you have to do some soul searching. You have to be comfortable within yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, know who yourself is before you can sit up here and go out into the world and truly make friends and truly be around people. You have to be one with yourself, and a lot of people don't understand that. Because that's exactly what some people do, right? Exactly. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm telling you, it's just so, it's interesting, though. It's so, man. Kim, look, and people think that, you said, Pete, people think that, okay, oh, I'm just wanting to hear myself talk. No, I'm living this. I'm living it. It's proof. I see it. And I'm not antisocial. I'm not a mean person. I was at the scrub sink. When I first got in, I do like a 5-minute scrub. I digress about that too, because now some people ain't even doing the scrub, but whatever. I do a 5-minute scrub, hand washing and all that stuff before I, go into any type of surgery or whatever the case may be. And a couple nurses said, "Hi, Terrence, how you doing?" I said, "I'm blessed. How are you?" And I was like, "It's so nice to see you and stuff." I can't be mean. You know what I'm saying? I can't, okay, they say that they have great energy. I'm not going to just ignore those people. They don't deserve that. Now, explain to me this. Somebody I know has bad energy. Somebody I know who literally puts down people, who bully people here. We're talking about here, okay, who bully people here. Why do I want to socialize with you? And on top of that, okay, when you, as you're talking to me, is this pertaining to a procedure, a case? Do you need my resources? So, okay, so let's say, for instance, Terrence, could you get me some laps? So-and-so need laps in room, we need laps in room 5. Them laps ain't for this person. Them laps wouldn't be for that person that I don't like here. Those laps are for that patient. I will break my neck to go get laps. If he asked me to go get those, I would break my neck to go get those laps. I am a patient's fucking advocate, and can't nobody tell me anything other than that. I love what I do, and I'm never gonna put somebody's life in jeopardy, ever. But when it comes to, I'm going into a break room, which I can't even stand going into, and I'm looking at my call, I'm minding my business, and I'm putting together, I'm getting my pictures and all that stuff situated and stuff, because, I don't want to come back in this mofo until like another 2 weeks. I don't want to go in there. I do not go in there other than to look at that freaking call thing that, in my opinion, that shouldn't even be in there. But I digress. I can't force these people to move something. I don't have power like that. So what I do is I'm compliant. I handle my business. I take pictures, and that's what I do. My right-handed guy, they don't have small copies. They don't. It is my responsibility to make sure when I'm on call, when I'm not on call, it's my responsibility. And so I take pictures for the proof, because sometimes I have had it, not here, but some other places where they will X their name out and put your name, because I do take a lot of calls, and they'll be like, "Oh, Terrence, we're mine," and they will put my name there against my wishes and stuff, whatever. So I remember one time it scared me. I was in Georgia. I had went back home, and they're saying, "Terrence, you're on call." I said, "I am absolutely not on call. I was not on call." When I got back to that hospital that Monday, I let that person have it. I'm talking about I let this person have it. Don't you ever in your life ever do that. "Oh, well, I'm sorry. I said, I don't care if your son, your mama, your cousin, I don't care, on the deathbed. You better find somebody, and you better make sure." And also, why when you call me, why when you make sure? I was so irritated. But it just shows you that some people don't care. Some people do not care, because it's all about them. And that individual, like I said, that I completely ignored, makes it all about him. And it ain't about any of us. When I'm here, I'm gonna tell you, the first thing is the patient, and I'm gonna tell you the second thing is my paycheck. You can call it PP, not the PP the loan, but it's the PP. It's the patient, then my paycheck. I'm telling you, if people want to sit up here and chastise and ridicule me and say that I'm such a horrible individual and stuff, I will be all of that, because I know for a fact I'm a patient's advocate. I know for a fact that I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not holding a grudge with this individual. Like I said, if it was something that he was asking me that was pertaining to the patient, I will speak up. This is not pertaining to the patient. What is the point of you saying, oh, look at you, Terrence. Oh, you're looking at that call. You're taking some extra call shifts. Oh, what you got going on? Why are you doing this, man? Why are any of y'all doing stuff that doesn't make sense? Does it make you feel better? See, you used to people sitting up here acknowledging your ugly ass. I'm not giving you any acknowledgement. There is no acknowledgement necessary, because at the end of the day, why would I have to acknowledge somebody who wants to put other people down, to build themselves up. And then you got now tell me if I'm right or wrong. Have you guys been in high school or high school grade, whatever, and you know you've been in like maybe a little circle or whatever, because Lord knows I have. And you can call it, say, you know, because some places, you know, they have the mean girls, they have the jocks, they have, you know, the gothic kids, they have all this, whatever. I never clicks, but I would just be, you know, I'll be in everywhere, you know, every situation and stuff, whatever. But me, like, I just stay to myself mostly. But do you realize sometimes you can be around folks and you in this clique or whatever, and these people are putting other people down, or they're cracking jokes, and then they expect for you to laugh at their jokes. And if you don't laugh, you're on the outskirts. Well, Terrence, I don't laugh. First of all, like I said, I can't stand D.L. Hughley and stuff. I don't laugh at people who aren't funny. I was on somebody live stream late last night. This dude was hilarious as hell. I had to subscribe. I mean, he was naturally freaking funny. And he had my freaking stomach hurting. Well, hilarious. That's somebody that is funny. That's somebody who ain't even trying to be funny, but naturally funny. That's the real deal. Not somebody who, let me probably, before you come to work, you probably in the mirror talking about what you're gonna talk about, whatever and stuff, and trying to crack jokes on people. And that, to me, that is so disrespectful. What's the point of doing that? Like I said, I just don't want to I'm not going to give my energy as I go live and stuff. I'm going to end it in a little bit, but I'm not going to give my energy to people like that. At the end of the day, I don't care. I know people are talking. People are like, man, what's wrong with it? Probably right now, what's going on in OR, something must be going on with Terrence because he didn't say nothing to you, or, you know, wow, you know, that's kind of strange. What is anybody going to do? What is anybody going? Are you going to beat my ass because I don't want to talk to you when it's pertaining to something that's not even relevant? I'm going to wait to get my ass beat. I'm going to wait. I wish a mofo would. Ma'am, sir, please just mind your business. Talk to somebody who want to be talked to. Go bother somebody who want to be bothered, because I'm not that person. Leave me the hell alone. Seriously. Like don't say nothing to me, and everything will be just fine. I'm not making these things up. I'm telling you, and this is a day-to-day basis. This is a day-to-day basis. It's irritating. R. Andrew, hello. Kimberly says, I'm that way. When I see a person walking up to me, if they have good energy, I will usually give them good energy back, smile and say hello, but everyone isn't like that. Right, Kimberly? Everyone ain't like it. He knows you don't like that. Yeah. Look, you know, I promise to God he knows. And I'm telling you, I'm my right-handed God, this person. It's others like this too. But this person expects for everybody to sit up here. I'm not going to say bow down, but expects for everybody to acknowledge him. First of all, why do you need this much acknowledgement? Why do you need that? Let me tell you, I want to be a fly on the wall. Let me tell you, as I come to work and when I go to Tampa, wherever I go, I don't care if I'm in California, I can be any place. As I go around this country, I'm telling you, I wanna you better lay low. I wanna lay low. I don't want to be bothered with people. I don't. And I think for me, I think it's something where it's like, well, why do you feel that way, Terrence? Because it's a way to just stay out of trouble. I want to be respectful. I want to be kind. I just want to, like, you know, have good days, you know, and not bother anybody. And I don't want to be bothered, you know. And sometimes in my like, say, like, as I grew up and stuff in my life, and I'm like, well, why are people so miserable? Why are people so angry? You know, like, and I may never, you know, sometimes I did figure out, okay, why this person, maybe they do have a child that has passed on. Maybe they have a family member that's passing away of cancer, or probably passing cancer. But see, when I talked to my mom years ago, my mom's alive, she would tell me, she was like, at the end of the day, all those are excuses. My mom was hardcore. She wasn't evil. I don't want people to get this mistaken. That's why I'm the way I am. But she was like, oh, that's an excuse. Everybody is going through something. She was like, hell, my mom passed. When her mom had passed away, And I remember my cousin Cassandra Louise came and told us. I call her like the angel of death. I mean, she's so sweet. I love her so much. But she told my mom that her mom, my mom's mom had passed away. But months down the road, my mom was saying, hey, my mom was devastated. My mom loved her mom, but my mom still had to live. She still had to provide. And she didn't let the fact that, yeah, she's depressed. She's going through things because she lost her mom, but she didn't put bad energy out into the world, or she wasn't a Scrooge, if you will. There are people that, because they're going through so much, that's why I say, oh my gosh, like I don't know why, y'all. I know this may sound strange. I'm gonna go in a minute, but it's Gamma's world. I'm not trying to sit up here and crush on this woman or whatever. I just found her to be so remarkable. This woman has lost her child. She's lost her son, and this woman comes on the internet, and you just know it's genuine. This woman comes on the freaking, she comes live, and she does these videos, and she is so inviting. She's so welcoming, and she's such a lovable spirit. 55 years old. I keep saying I don't see 50, I don't see 40. But she's such a lovable spirit, and it's like, yes, I lost my mom to cancer. Yes, I've lost two close friends, two best friends. Let me just say it like that, to a suicide. Yes, I lost my German Shepherd. She passed away, and I could never get another pet again. I've lost a lot, but I don't know how it would ever feel to lose a child, and just for this woman to come on and just be, and she doesn't realize how much she's inspired and encouraged me. And I know, I can be a bigger channel, but still I look at smaller channels, or bigger channels, smaller channels. I just look at people. I'm like, I take away positivity from these people, and it's just so beautiful. But that's in my mind, that's how I want to live my life. I'm sad about a lot of things, but I don't put hate into the world. Okay, just like I said, when those two nurses came across me, this morning, hey, how y'all doing? I'm blessed, and I hope you guys are doing well. It's so nice to see y'all. And they're like, it's great energy. But when it's somebody, like I said, when it's somebody who's, maybe he has gone through things, but again, I don't care about what you're going through, because that don't mean you sit up here and you bully people. I'm being serious. You talk, the way that I'm gonna get off of this, because I'm gonna get off of here and stuff with it, but I'm telling you guys, just protect your peace, and don't think that you have to sit up here and deal. Even if people are going through things, they can be going through something horrendous. My mom say it don't matter. That's just an excuse. Well, she say it's them using things as an excuse, but it's not. It's no excuse. It's no excuse for that bad energy, that bad behavior. My mom would always say that with kids and with adults. She was like, I didn't reward y'all when y'all were bad. I'm not gonna reward bad behavior. So why, as an adult, are we encouraging people to be bullies, and we are rewarding bad behavior? We're laughing at these people putting down other people. It needs to be, somebody needs to be the difference. Speak up and say, hey, and I did that to him. And that's probably, I think that started the domino of the nonsense. That's why he doesn't really like me, or he wants to push buttons, because I said, yo, that's not funny. He was talking about somebody really underneath their clothes, and I said, that's not funny. Now, you can go to this person. I don't know if I'm not going to walk up to nobody and be like, hey, you smell like this, you do this, unless it's an actual friend of mine, because I don't know where they at mentally. But so I'm just saying, y'all, it's so much more. It's so much more. I don't have time, but I will probably do like a StreamYard, and I will kind of dive deep into, this type of topic, or discuss these things, because it's something that needs to be talked about more, in my opinion. Bro, wait, he knows you don't like that. Tyler says, bro, how much you earn annually? 6 figures. I'm not going to give you the exact number, but I can tell you this much: it's over 100,000. And let's just say, well, I can give you a median. So anywhere from $100,000 to $300,000 a year, and that is not exaggeration. Are you a man or woman? A man conceals his pain. I'm a man. From the last I checked, I have a penis, a pretty big penis. But I guess that doesn't really mean anything. Mr. Overflow says, at Tyler, concealing your pain is the dumbest thing a man can do, bro. That's why people trip and end up killing people. Gotta let that shit out. Mr. Over, Jesus, can I pin this? Let's pin this message. I'm not gonna be in here for long, but I gotta pin that message. That is so smart. I'm not a nurse. I'm a surgical first assistant surgery. I'm a certified first assistant surgery. I'm a certified surgical technologist. Actually, my badge has on here surgical tech. Well, can you see the badge? Certified surgical technologist. So I'm a certified first assist in surgery. I'm a certified surgical technologist, and I'm a certified sterile processing technologist. I also have a bachelor's in kinesiology. I have a bachelor's in health administration, which if I go work in the administrative part, I'd make less than half what I'm making now, which is like, it kills me. It's just so crazy how, I don't know, but that work wouldn't be as hard and strenuous as the work that I do now. But I love surgery. I love the bone, the guts. I love all the gory stuff. I love it. I know that sounds weird, but anyway, no Jeffrey Dahmer, but I love that. But no, I'm not a nurse. I do have some family members that are nurses. Nurses are amazing. I don't care if you do housekeeping. I don't care if you work in the cafeteria, wherever you work, far as like in a medical perspective, like in a medical environment, like hospital, clinics, whatever the case may be, you're important. All of you are important. Everybody's important. Gamma, how you doing, Gamma? I was just talking about you. Oh my gosh, I gotta go. But I was just talking about you. I appreciate you so much, Gamma. Mr. Over says real men release, bro. That way they can continue to carry what life throws at them, and they can continue to hold their family up. That's why God says, bring your burdens to this altar. Amen. Mr. Overflow, is it? You're absolutely astounding. Okay, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm telling you, I really do feel like, even like, you know, my black and brown brothers and stuff, I mean, you are seeing a lot more. You're seeing a lot more suicide. You're seeing a lot more like murder suicide. And I'm just keeping it real, not trying to sit up here and scare people, but let that stuff out. Let it out. Stop holding so much stuff in. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Now I used to do that now. I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that. But I think it's important to let it out. Let it out. And I'm not gonna harm anybody here. When I get off of here, I'm walking back down, and we're gonna continue to help save some lives. We're gonna continue to help improve lives. And also I'm not trying to put down my coworkers. I don't wish no harm, hurt, death, nothing on anybody. My right-handed God, what I just don't want to be a part of is any negativity, and I don't want to be a part of any fucking games. Do not play games with me. I play tennis, all right, and I think I'm pretty good at it. So if it ain't tennis, get it away from me. You know, I don't have time for those, for the weird type vibes that, you know, some people just carry within themselves, and I don't know what's going on. You know, we have chapels here and stuff. Go to a chapel. If you're going through something, go to a chapel. Stop trying to put people down to build yourself up. Like I said, I'm going to pray for him. I'm going to pray for everybody. I pray for the trolls. I pray for the positive people. I pray for the negative people. I pray for myself. I'm praying. That's as I did before I walked in that I wish I didn't have to go in there. But I prayed before I walked in there. And sure enough, that individual was sitting in there and trying to corrupt somebody. I got a lot to learn. You know, I got a lot to learn. I'm going to subscribe to you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My neighbor just said his toes amputated. Well, if it, and you know, I don't know if you're trolling or not, but you know, I do amputations and stuff, and it's important. If it's something necrotic, I mean, I'd rather you take off my toe, my foot, a finger, or whatever the case may be, than my life, you know. So that's not a laughing matter at all. But I hope that you're not trolling. That's a very serious thing. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You said I will definitely catch a replay. Gamma, thank you so much. Just know that I appreciate you so much, Gamma. I appreciate you so much. And again, thank you so much, Mr. Overflow. Thank you for subscribing. You guys also check out It's Gamma's World, okay? We gotta get my sister on up. This woman is brilliant. She has, you know, get your big ass up. A very awesome content curator. And when you go into those lives, you're gonna feel like family. You ain't gonna want to leave. You ain't gonna want her to leave. But y'all check her out. Check her out. Check her out. Check her out. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Have a wonderful day. You as well. You better day. I appreciate you so much. Every time I see your beautiful face, you put a big smile on my heart, and I just want you to know that. Hey, Alan, how you doing, Alan Pearson? Amen, brother. God bless you, bro. God bless you. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna skedaddle, okay? I promise you, I'm okay. All right, we're gonna be okay in the name of Jesus. I'm just gonna keep walking, in faith. Whew. And just keep one foot in front of the other and try my best to be positive. All right. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed one. All right. Bye.